We're only 3 minutes in. If you want to skip ahead, there's a timestamp down below. But stick around, because today's message is one that I really needed to hear. And I think you will too. Less is more. Minimalism isn't about owning nothing. It's about owning your time, focus, and clarity. And here's why that matters in 2025. We're living in the era of noise. We're living in the era of distractions and clutter. There are over 5,000 ads played every single year. There are over 200 billion emails sent every single day. And we have more content at our fingertips than we could ever consume. So part 1 of this is simplifying life. And when we do that, we get clarity and we get focus. So let's talk about what that looks like. It's about cutting out the unnecessary, focusing on what matters most. And for me, that's meant saying no to more things. I used to be a people pleaser. I would overcommit and then I wouldn't follow through. And the problem was, I felt stressed and I wasn't present in any of it. Now I say no so that I can focus on what really matters, the people that really matter. And I'm able to show up for them fully present. And that leads to better relationships and way less stress. Part 2 is digital minimalism. You know, we talked about the noise earlier. The over 5,000 ads, the 200 billion emails. It's also true that there are over 3.5 million apps that are currently on the market. And on average, we spend 5 hours a day looking at screens. 5 hours a day. That's 35 hours a week. So this part is about intentionality. What content do we allow in? What apps do we allow on our phone? What notifications do we allow to come through? Because every yes to something is a no to something else. The third part is money and income. And I think there's a misconception about this. People think that minimalism means you have to live with less or you have to earn less. The truth is, it's quite the opposite. Minimalism has allowed me to spend less so that I can make more room for what matters. I've been able to grow my business faster because I have more focus. And I've also been able to say no to the side hustles and the things that did unfeel aligned, just because they did unfeel good. I don't need more money. I already have enough. I don't need more stuff. I already have enough. What I do need is more focus, more time, more clarity. And when I simplify my life, that's what I get. I wrap up with this because we all want to see change, but we don't know where to start. So here's an action step. Pick one thing less. This week, one thing less to simplify, one thing less to declutter, one thing less to unsubscribe from. And if you can sustain that for 4 weeks, you will have 4 less things in your life that you don't need, want, or use. And that's a great place to start. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to cut today?